I'm joined today on Primetime Local News by Atlanta Jane. Atlanta is an artist from Goodsoil, Saskatchewan. Musician, your music is just amazing, Atlanta. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Well, I'd like to start out a little bit by talking about some of your history. How long have you been in the music business and how did you get started?
So I actually started my music career in musical theater. I was about 13, and yeah, ever since then I found a love for singing, and then eventually that grew into playing guitar, a little bit of piano, and then yeah, eventually writing my own songs and doing some performing.
Now, have you basically performed in Saskatchewan or have you been outside of the province performing as well?
Yeah, most of my performances have been in Saskatchewan. There has been a few performances in Alberta, like the Cold Lake area. So yeah.
Now, I know you're located in Goodsoil, which is probably not the mecca for recording artists, but with technology today, is it easier for you to do a lot of things right from Goodsoil, or have you had to travel to some of the bigger cities to do some of the recordings?
Yeah, so Goodsoil is a very small town, population about 600 people. So there's not a lot of music opportunities there. So yeah, I've had to travel upwards of 4-5 hours to further my music career, but it's all worth it to me because it's just something I love and enjoy very much.
Now, the pandemic has been hard on musicians because of the fact you guys can't get out and perform. A lot of stuff has had to be online. So what have you been doing through the pandemic to kind of keep yourself going and keep your music going?
Yeah, so not performing has been really challenging. What I've been doing to kind of keep my music career going is I started writing my own music. Um, I wrote my first song about 2 years ago, and during the pandemic, obviously I had a lot more free time. So I've been working on my skills and working on new songs. So yeah, that's been really awesome. And I still am posting like videos to my social media, and that's been great as well.
Now, I see that you have released a single, I guess it was the end of August. Tell me about that single. And is that one that you have written and you produced and everything on your own, or who else was involved with that?
Yeah, so I wrote that song early this year about a difficult breakup, but overcoming the breakup and getting to a really happy place again. And yes, I wrote that song totally on my own, although I did have help from Nolita Studios in Saskatoon. They were the ones who produced it and put all the music to the song in general. I just wrote the lyrics.
Well, that's quite an accomplishment. You say just wrote the lyrics, but I don't know a lot of people who can write their own music. So Atlanta, what's the plans for the future now? I know the restrictions keep changing, so it doesn't look good for a lot of performances heading into the future. But what are your plans here, at least over the next couple of months?
Yeah, so like I said, I've been writing new music. I want to continue writing songs. I love to write about mental health, and I'm a social worker. Mental health is really huge and it's really dear to my heart. So I'd love to continue writing songs to help others and inspire them. And I'd also like to get them recorded as well in the near future.
So Atlanta, if anybody is looking to reach out to you just to chat or to hear some of your songs, what is the best way to find you?
So you can find me on Facebook at Atlanta Jane or on Instagram at atlanta.jane_music.
Well, Atlanta, it has been a pleasure to speak with you today, and we wish you lots of luck in the future. And please keep in touch because we'd like to chat with you again and see how things are going in your career.
Well, thank you so much for having me. And as a new artist, it's hard to get out there. So I really do appreciate this opportunity.